We didn't podcast when we went to Lava Hot Springs.
Oh, we haven't podcasted since then?
No, we haven't.
Hell on earth.
That was our last podcast. Yeah, it was the worst thing that had ever happened to us. So we decided middle of the night to go to Lava Hot Springs in Idaho. If you don't know, Idaho is hell.
Hell. Actually hell. Like,
Oh.
there is actually, like, lava and shit.
If you want to scare the shit out of your kids, take them to Idaho, because they will be terrified.
They'll hang themselves, and they'll never break your rules again.
So we decided to go to Lava Hot Springs, located in scenic Idaho.
Scenic, yes.
Yeah, I'm being very generous. And it was terrible.
Yeah, remember why we ended the podcast early last show? We were like, oh, dude, it'd be awesome to go there. It'd be so much fun. We were bored and scared within hours of arriving. Not even hours, minutes.
I think the scariest thing, because you're all excited to go sit in the hot springs,
Yeah.
but we stay in a hotel the night before, and
You're being nice.
Okay, it was a apartment.
Hovel. It was a hovel.
It was a hole in the wall, quite literally. There was like cement blocks that made up the walls.
Cracked.
Yeah, we stayed there, and I was woken in the middle of the night. It was like old and gross and disgusting, and they were like, you saw a cockroach.
Did I? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, you did.
Let's just go right to the beginning and say the first thing we saw. I went in with you when you went to check in.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing we saw was, I think it was a woman.
I'm not sure.
And her, I'll be nice and say she had an eighth of a tooth.
Yeah.
One tooth. Yeah.
Beautiful though.
Very attractive if you're into women commonly described as babushkas in Russian culture. She was very spelt at she was at her fighting weight of 320.
She's a heavyweight champion.
Yeah. Of Idaho Falls. Which means she's no good at life.
Yeah, we went in there and
Yeah, so we get to the room which has bugs. Concrete walls for walls. No nothing nice there. The concrete was kind of painted, sort of.
it did have a little bit of paint.
A little bit of paint. It was running paint.
Yeah.
Like you could tell they just kind of threw a bucket of paint at the wall.
It was a third grader's art project.
Yeah.
It's good
Someone
stuff.
got a scout badge for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cub Scouts. And our room consisted of, my bed was, if it was even a bed, I think it was a couch at one point in
It
time.
looks like a couch.
Yeah. Yours was normal. I didn't even go near it because...
Smell bad.
Yeah. There was no door to separate the bathroom from the sleeping room.
Right.
No, it was a curtain.
Right.
Just a curtain. The shower head was completely rusted, and it was made of plastic, which makes the rust even weirder.
Right. It's like, how did this rust? Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a kitchenette. She was very proud of her kitchenette.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the big selling point. When I called and booked this hole in the wall piece of shit, the lady said, "Oh, you know what? There's a kitchenette." And I said, "Well, fuck, I'm sold.
Yeah.
If I want to cook a burrito, I can." But I was terrified.
Yeah. I opened the microwave, and there were burn marks on the top of it. Just burn. Someone, like, put a fucking tinfoil in there and set it for 35 minutes when they rolled out of that room.
Wonder what would happen if we put tinfoil in here.
I'm gonna cook an egg.
Oh, fuck yeah. Anyway, so we stay in this room. We finally get to sleep. Wake up in the middle of the fucking night. I hear noises. I'll wake up at anything. So I wake up and I see on the wall red and blue lights flashing. And I'm like, oh, fuck, what is going on? I'm awake. A minute later, I start to hear this yelling. And this lady's like, "I'm on probation. I'm going to be honest, officer. I am on probation." She's yelling at some guy. Goes on for about 15 minutes. Cop finally puts her in the cop car. Lights are still there for another 15 minutes. They're doing paperwork or whatever the fuck they're doing. And I was like, oh my God, my life is retarded.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. What did I do to deserve this? That's why we stopped podcasting. I was like, this podcast is the result.
And things have actually been up and up since then, so
Yeah.
this is actually it.
You know how I know that things have actually gotten better? We've never been back to
Idaho.
Lava Hot Springs, yeah.
And you haven't been involved in any police altercations.
Yeah, that you know of. I haven't.
Well,
No, I haven't.
I was.
Oh, you dude,
we'll
talk
get there.
Yeah,
We'll get there later.
okay. Anyway, that place.
Yeah, let's like work our way up. It was the kind of place where I wore jeans and a sweatshirt to go to bed. I put on more clothes before I laid down in that bed.
It's never a great place to stay when you're adding clothing on to make sure you're not getting herpes from the sheets.
I don't know why I did. I shouldn't have, but I used the comforter, but that was with extra clothing on top of it.
Sure.
Yeah, so it was nice. And then we went to the hot springs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. That was fun for 36 or 7 seconds.
Yeah, it was. You get in there and it's great. It's like, oh my god, this is just like a hot tub. It's so relaxing. And then, like, the amount of people in there and the caliber of people in there causes you to realize, wait, I can't smell chlorine. This is gross.
Yeah.
Someone peed. Like, it's so disgusting.
And not only is it warm water, but it's warm water that isn't moving.
Yeah.
Which means it's just a birth ground for bacteria and fucking feces and smegma and everything and anything from people.
Like, what happens after you get in is you start to get worried. You're like, you start to think, like, your WebMD in your head starts to kick on, and you're like, fuck, there's someone shitting here.
And, like, the only reason I stayed in for as long as I did was, like, well, maybe I'll clean off that shit that's on me from last night. Maybe it'll just burn it off.
You're trading, like, one STD for another.
Dude, I'd rather have an STD than whatever was in those beds.
Disgusting. Anyway, don't go to Idaho.
Don't go to Idaho.
It's the worst.
And then there was something good that came out of Idaho.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you remember what it is?
Go ahead.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. That's why I want you to go.
You got to play your first scratch-off lottery tickets.
Oh my god.
You want to tell that story?
I was drunk as fuck. We stayed at the second hotel we stayed at, which was in Idaho Falls. A ton better.
Yeah.
It was much better. It was a chain hotel. When you get excited for a chain, you know it's good. So we stay there. We get beer and alcohol. I'm stoked because I'm like, fuck yeah, I can sleep in my bed tonight. I don't have to hear noises. And we go out and we decide to wander a little bit, Kramer and I. We go out, we go to the gas station, and beneath the counter, I see these lottery tickets that they've displayed.
Yes.
Different lottery tickets you can buy. And I'm like, holy fuck. I've never purchased a lottery ticket in my entire life. It was the most exciting moment ever. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I say, I'll take that dollar thing. I'll have that one. Get it? I win like $2.
Yeah.
I'm like, great. I'm like, I'll take fucking 900 more. Didn't win anything. Kramer bought a couple, you bought a couple, and you're like, oh, I'll just give you mine.
Yeah, like, it was honestly, I kept buying them because I kept winning. I wanted to leave with the same amount of money I came in with. It was like $3.
Yeah.
And I kept winning. I couldn't lose for the life of me.
So he kept donating the tickets that he did win.
Yeah, like
so
you play.
He's like, you play. I was like, fuck yeah. I was all jazzed. And the winning streak came to an end.
Yeah, finally.
So we go to the gas station across the street because I looked in my pocket and I was like, wait, I fucking won this one. I won this one. So we go across the street and I'm like, I won this one. I'd like my money. All right, here's $1.50. Yeah, I want to buy another ticket worth $1.50. Okay. Fuck, I didn't win. It's like I was so pissed.
I think you thought you were going to win like a 10 grand.
Dude, I was like, in your drunk head, you're like, dude, this weekend is the weekend that I'm going to make like $1 million. Like, your drunk head is so fucking retarded because you're just like, I know I'm going to make that money. And you start, like, your drunk head is like, dude, you know what? You should get a Porsche. You should get like 3 Porsches, dude. That would be cool. Like, the reasoning is so fucked up. So anyway, like, I bought all these lottery tickets, didn't win anything, and
did we ever tally up how much you spent?
I actually did. I think I did really well. It was probably about $10.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, see, I spent 3 because I had 3 singles, and I was like, okay, I don't need singles because no one fucking carries money anymore.
Yeah. So I was pretty good at like holding back and being like, okay. I guess I'm kind of done.
No.
Well, it was with $10 though.
You weren't though. You wanted to keep going. I had to pull you out.
No,
you did.
No, dude, I did not.
You wanted to go to the one across the street, and then after you lost in that one, you wanted to go to the one on the opposite side of the street.
But it was closed.
No, it wasn't. And I had to tell you, no, the traffic light is fucked up. We can't go.
No, bullshit. We went to 2.
You wanted to go to the third one.
There was a third one?
Yeah, it's directly across next to the Popeyes.
Dude, I think I have a problem.
Yeah. You wanted to go there, and then I'm like, no, we can't. And he's like, fine, let's go back to the first one.
Dude, I might have a problem.
We're going to check you into a facility.
They should, you know what they should do? We should do this. We should get a bus full of people from Utah who have never gambled before and take them to Idaho to blow their life savings.
We could.
Because Utah kids, like, I grew up Mormon, you can't gamble, and then you're not Mormon anymore, and it's like, well, fuck, I'll try this.
We could do a party bus to Vegas.
Dude, we should do that. That'd be fun.
That would be fun, actually.
Do you know where we're going to...